We have with us Suhani Parekh. She is a creative director of jewelry brand Misho that has been spotted by many celebrities across the globe, including Sonam Kapoor, Beyonce, Kim Kardashian. How are you doing, Suhani?
Really good. So nice to speak with you today.
So Suhani, what was your reaction when you found out that Beyonce recently wore your jewelry for the Ivy Park campaign? How did it reach her?
It was fantastic. It was actually amazing because I loved Beyonce's work. I love her style, and I feel like it was such a stunning campaign in general. So it was really nice to see not just one of our pieces, but two of our pieces being featured. So it was very, very nice.
So how did it reach Beyonce?
So I feel like a lot of designers right now, we basically work with celebrity stylists. So the celebrity stylists are always on the lookout for interesting brands, clothes, designers for the celebrities to sport. And her stylist really loves our work. So we sent across a bunch of samples, and very fortunately, they got approved in her look tests and they made it to the campaign.
What does Misho mean, and when did you start your brand?
So we started around a little bit more than 4 years ago now. And it's really interesting because Misho is actually a Japanese bonsai technique. That's the name of the technique, in which a seed turns into an evergreen bonsai tree. And I love that sort of poetic connection about how an idea or a seed turns into something that's tangible and evergreen and sort of everlasting.
Which has been your best collection so far?
I feel like it's really hard to choose. I think there's stellar pieces in every little collection. You know, there's some pieces that, I designed 4 years ago that I still wear on an everyday basis. I feel like it's really hard to choose favorites.
How do you create jewelry? What's your process?
So I do a lot of sketching, and like I said, because I trained as a sculptor, I do love to prototype with materials as well. So I'll have like metal or wax or resin and sort of, really get dirty and construct all these interesting pieces. So it's a bit of a combination. You do lots of sketches, but I do love prototyping in real time with 3D materials as well.
And which materials do you use?
So our jewelry is predominantly made from bronze, sterling silver, and we do things with gold as well on occasion. But I feel like those are the two materials I work with most often.
All right. And you have been spotted by so many Indian celebrities as well as international celebrities. At which moment did you have an aha moment?
I don't know. I don't know if I've still had my aha moment. I feel like it's definitely amazing to see your work being appreciated by amazing, iconic women from across the world. It's amazing because I feel like these are the kind of women that have access to any kind of fashion or jewelry that they might want. So I feel like, that being said, to see someone like a Kim or a Kendall actually wear one of our pieces, it's very special because they're picking the piece for the design. And I feel like as a designer, as an artist, it feels amazing to see your work being appreciated.
Internationally, where is your jewelry available?
So we stock worldwide. We're in maybe 25 different countries now. And we retail with Matches Fashion. We retail with Selfridges. We're going to be launching with Lane Crawford in Hong Kong and China soon. So a little bit all over the world.
That is fantastic. How have your sales been during the pandemic?
I feel like we had moments that were slower, moments that were much better, but I feel like it really depends on, I don't know, it's been an interesting year because I feel like people were really looking at sort of purchasing pieces that were meaningful. And I feel like that definitely is something that we have in our jewelry. So we've actually had, we've had a good year with people constantly reaching out to us to customize things that are meaningful.
Take us through some of the pandemic-inspired jewelry pieces that went viral.
So I'm actually wearing one right now. You can see it here. They're called the Pebble Pods, and they're basically earrings that are designed to hold your AirPods in place and also look fabulous when you're wearing your AirPods. So the idea actually came about somewhere midway through the pandemic where, work started to take off again and there were things happening, and I found I was always on a Zoom call, always, on a WhatsApp call, and you kind of have that moment where you want to look nice, and I started reaching out for my AirPods because obviously it's very convenient to speak with. But this was the issue I've always faced with my AirPods. They'd always fall off. They might not always look nice with the earrings I had on. And like a lot of us through the pandemic, I decided, I'm going to get into shape and then go start jogging. And again, I found myself sort of reaching out for my AirPods, but there was always this fear that, okay, it's going to slip off. They don't sit well in my ears, etc. And one day I just sort of thought about it, and I was like, why not create a pair of earrings that actually hold them in place and have a multifunctional sort of role where they not only hold them in place, they also sort of slip. If your AirPod slips off, the earring almost catches it so you don't lose them. And again, there's the aesthetic part as well, because a lot of the times I felt like my AirPods and my earrings wouldn't go. It's like a fight. Like, should I wear earrings today? Should I wear my AirPods today? So the idea was to create a seamless design that actually incorporated all these different elements.
You got married recently. What inspired you to tie the knot in the middle of the pandemic?
Yes, I tied the knot with my boyfriend of 10 years. It was really special because actually 2020 was our 10-year anniversary, and I guess somewhere we had in mind that, it'd be really nice to mark the moment and get married. And then, the pandemic happened and plans sort of got postponed. And then halfway through, we decided, let's just do this because I feel like we wanted to mark the moment. We're going to mark the moment.
Thank you so much, and congratulations on your brand.